Brilliance Audio presents The Speed of Sound by Eric Bernt. Performed by Christopher Lane. Harmony House, Woodbury, New Jersey, May 19th, 4:09 p.m. Dr. Marcus Fenton, the senior and most respected doctor on the grounds of the government-funded facility, studied the applicant closely. Skylar Drummond. The young lady's resume was impeccable, but that was only the beginning of what he knew about her. Humble background in Richmond, Virginia. Parents divorced when she was young. Raised by her father, who was a professor, but not much of one, at some forgettable state school. She played lacrosse well enough to get a full ride to the University of Virginia. Started all 4 years, and did even better in the classroom, which was why she didn't have to pay a dime to attend Harvard Medical School. You have a lot of other options. Duke, UPMC, why Harmony House? I believe your patients could change the world. That's quite a statement. I'm quoting you. Of course she was. He appreciated the flattery. Fenton's expression then turned serious. Would you mind if I ask about your brother? She stiffened almost imperceptibly in her chair. Not at all. He admired her bravery, her drive to help others because of the one she couldn't, and whatever else had brought her into the cold metal chair across from him. Could he have changed the world? Theoretically, yes, but it was a long way from Christopher's ideas to meaningful translation in the real world. A hint of sadness crept across her face. There was a long, uncomfortable pause, but she continued to hold his gaze. What was his area of interest? Quantum physics? Specifically? She paused for just a slight moment because she knew how ridiculous it sounded. Black hole travel. Christopher was convinced he was on the verge of revolutionizing the travel industry by being able to bend time and space. The old man didn't bat an eye, both out of deference to her deceased brother, and in testament to some of the seemingly preposterous theories Fenton had encountered over decades of research with patients at the highest functioning end of the autism spectrum. Because some of their far-out thinking turned out to have validity, which was exactly why Harmony House had been brought into existence. It was Dr. Fenton's genius to recognize the potential lurking within his patients long before anyone else did. Special thinking in special people. The kind of research no one in the cognitive mainstream would pursue, which every so often turned out to have meaning, of a magnitude even the most acclaimed scientists in the world could only dream of. Few people knew that some of the most startling scientific advances in the last 20 years had come from people who couldn't wipe themselves. It's quite possible Christopher was merely ahead of his time. If you had seen the crayon drawings he insisted were technical design documents, you would appreciate how generous a statement that is. That's the battle, to translate from their realm into ours. He paused, reflecting on just how many of these battles he had fought over the years. Most had been losing campaigns, but he was the rarity who had more than a few notations in the win column. Fenton and all that he had accomplished was why Skylar had picked this facility when she could have picked from any number of more obviously prestigious and lucrative positions. She genuinely believed in Fenton and his work, and that a patient here just might change the world, that one of their radical ideas just might actually translate. Little did she know how many already had. After making one final notation, which Skylar could not see, Dr. Fenton closed her file. This was it, the moment of truth. He watched as she took a long, deep breath, like someone who had practiced it. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, slowly, deliberately. Control the breathing, control the mind. He stood slowly, relishing the moment. Dr. Marcus Fenton was confident in his decision. He extended his hand across the modern desk. Congratulations. You got the job.